Precious masterpieces that were ruined, changed, or got lost. For someone like us, it's hard to accept that some of the most precious masterpieces in the world of jewelry were ruined, changed, or lost, stripping off their originality. Today, we're here with a list of jewelry masterpieces that were ruined forever. 1. The Florentine Diamond. If you are fond of diamonds, there's no way that you will ever come across this word, Florentine Diamond, carrying a legacy of its own. This magnificent yellow diamond used to weigh around 137 carat. Yes, you heard it right, a yellow diamond weighing more than 137 carat. It was a symbol of Medici family's immense wealth, but due to its rarity and exquisite appearance, many royal families had their eyes on it, due to which it was passed on to the Austrian Habsburgs in the early 18th century. This diamond had a dazzling double rose cut and was famous for its amazing symmetry. In the 18th century, it was part of the wealth and influence of the Austrian Habsburgs. In 1918, the Austro-Hungarian Empire dissolved and the Florentine diamond disappeared during the war in Europe. Some say it was smuggled and cut into numerous small pieces, making it completely untraceable. If it was in its original condition now, it would have easily cost around $20 million. And why wouldn't it? A yellow diamond weighing 137 carat. Sky's the limit for this diamond's price. Unfortunately, the Florentine diamond is lost to time, and it's hard to find something like this ever again. 2. The Delhi Purple Sapphire. India is known for producing some of the most magnificent diamonds in the history of Earth. There have been numerous diamond mines in India that have attracted looters from different parts of the world. The Delhi Purple Sapphire was another alluring diamond, a purple amethyst that was looted from an Indian temple during the 1857 rebellion and was later brought to Britain. But this is where the real story begins. When it was brought to Britain, people believed that it carried a curse, causing financial ruin and personal tragedies to its owners. The rumors were widespread in the region. Not only did the appearance of the diamond look unreal, but there were some incidents that turned rumors into credible news. In the late 19th century, Edward Heron Allen, who was one of its owners, clearly announced the diamond to be cursed and locked it away in a place hidden from everyone. Yet, after a few decades, the diamond was found by the British government and is now on display in the Natural History Museum in London. Some still believe that its sinister history overshadows its beauty. God knows if it's cursed or not, but there's one thing for sure. This diamond still costs around $50,000 for anyone who wants to take the risk to take this diamond home. Till date, no one is ready to pay the price to take the curse home with them. 3. Orleans Diamond Comb. Next on the list, we have the Orleans Diamond Comb that was one of the most exquisite pieces of jewelry ever created in the history of mankind, commissioned in the early 19th century by Princess Marie-Amélie of Bourbon, the Duchess of Orleans. The diamond comb had a dazzling array of diamonds that reflected royal luxury and opulence. It was a tool of power and prestige for the French royal family. Created back in 1812, it was made to celebrate the Duchess's prominence within the Bourbon monarchy, as the comb showcased over 500 diamonds sourced from the legendary mines of Golconda. Talking about the design of this comb, the diamonds were set in white gold and arranged in a fan-like shape, and the central diamond had a weight of over 20 carat. In its original and best condition, the comb was valued over $5 million, but who knew what was written in the fate of this comb? In 1830, the Bourbon monarchy fell to the July Revolution, and Marie-Amélie managed to take the comb with her to England, and by the late 19th century, the Duchess descendants decided to sell the comb to save their wealth. A private collector from the US took the comb and it was later dismantled, and the diamonds were sold individually, and the central big diamond was also sold into small pieces. The frame of this comb was also melted down, and the one-piece comb was finally dissolved and was never seen again. Imagine, if we had this comb with us today, a gold comb with more than 500 diamonds on it. It would have easily had a price tag of more than $20 million due to its rarity, historical significance, and the amazing quality of diamonds brought from the mines of India. 4. The Black Orlov Diamond Necklace. The Black Orlov, or often known as the Eye of Brahma, is a 67-carat diamond linked to a very interesting story. But for this, we need to take you to an Indian of the mid-19th century. The Black Orlov is a diamond stolen from the sacred Indian statue and was brought to Europe, where it gained a lot of reputation. It got immensely famous in Europe, but all the fame associated with this diamond was negative, and multiple owners of this diamond were found dead in Europe in the 1930s, causing an unrest linked to this diamond. To shut the rumors, the diamond was taken to America in the 1930s, where jewelers cut the diamond into 3 pieces, stripping away its original shape and speciality. The idea of cutting the diamond was aimed to break the curse of this shady black diamond, but its original form was forever destroyed, making it another valuable diamond lost in the pursuit to shun the rumors. Yet, in 1995, this diamond necklace was sold to an anonymous buyer for a whopping price tag of around $1.5 million, making it one of the most valuable diamonds in the world. 5. The Great Star of Africa. India and South Africa are 2 such regions in the world that have produced some of the most stunning diamonds in history, and the Great Star of Africa is another masterpiece that was ruined by people in the lust of wealth. The Great Star of Africa was a 3,106-carat diamond that was discovered in South Africa back in 1905 and was the largest cut clear diamond at 530.2 carat. In the late 19th century, it became a part of the British crown jewels, as that's where most of the diamonds ended up in the 19th century. During the cutting process of this diamond, minor fractures affected its internal features, as jewelers of that time had limited access to quality tools. It was an absolute shame that lack of technology and the thirst of wealth destroyed this magnificent jewel, unlike any other in the history of mankind. It is said that in its original condition, the diamond was worth over $400 million due to its astonishing size and weight. Don't know if humanity is going to witness such a great diamond ever again, as the Great Star of Africa is long dead. 6. The Regent Diamond. The Regent Diamond is another evidence that the crust of Earth hides some of the most unimaginable diamonds. Discovered in the valuable land of India back in 1698, this 140.64 carat diamond was believed to be a symbol of opulence for the royals in India. It was purchased by Thomas Pitt, the British governor of Madras, and was later sold to the French crown in 1717, adding this diamond to their glory. What if we tell you this diamond was adorned by royals such as King Louis XV and Napoleon Bonaparte? Well, it's true that this jewel was handled by such famous personalities in the history of the world, further adding significance to its reality. Unfortunately, a poorly executed polishing job stripped off its beauty in the 19th century. The Regent Diamond lost its shine and brilliance. If the Regent Diamond was still in its original shape, it would have cost more than $70 million, a price tag that still haunts many rich buyers all over the world. 7. The Hope Diamond. The Blue Beauty, famous for its replica in the movie Titanic that stole the hearts of romance lovers all over the world, displayed a blue diamond necklace that was once an actual diamond known as the Hope Diamond. At first glance, it's a mesmerizing blue gem, dazzling anyone who gazes upon it. But this isn't any ordinary diamond. This 45-carat stone has been passed through some of most famous royal hands over the past few centuries, surviving wars, revolutions, and the horrors of the past, making it one of the rarest diamonds in the history of mankind. But what exactly is it about the Hope Diamond that makes it legendary? Is it the tales of curse associated with this diamond, or the stories of spellbinding famous about this alluring blue stone? The Hope Diamond was found in a hidden Indian mine 300 years ago, but some believe that it was stolen from a Hindu statue in India. However, the stories of this diamond being stolen from the statue lack evidence. There are strong clues that the Hope Diamond was explored in the Kollur mine in the Golconda region of India, today known as Andhra Pradesh. This valuable gemstone was discovered back in the 1600s, when India was known as one of the world's primary sources of diamonds. But here's the surprise. Originally, the Hope Diamond was a rough, uncut stone weighing over a 100 carat, and was first acquired by the French gem merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, who later sold it to the King Louis XIV of France, who named it the French Blue. It was the French king who first cut the diamond into a 67-carat triangular shape, making it a prized possession of the French crown jewels. The French royal family kept the diamond for more than 100 years, but that's where the tragedy happened as it got lost during the social unrest in the region. If we ever had the original Hope diamond, it would have cost more than a whopping $500 million. 8. The lost sapphire brooch of Catherine the Great. Well, hold on to your seats because we are now taking you to Russia to the palace of Catherine the Great, who owned a 200-carat sapphire brooch considered one of the most amazing jewelry piece of the 18th century, even one of the most exquisite piece in her collection. But after the fall of power and the change in the world order, this necklace had a fall from the glory. In the early 20th century, the brooch was said to be dismantled when the Russian monarchy fell and the sapphire was sold separately to fund the revolutionary activities. No one would have ever thought that this exquisite piece would have such a fate. This sapphire brooch now only exists in sketches and royal inventories. It is said that the original sapphire brooch would have had the price tag of $50 million only if it was in the same condition. 9. The necklace of the Spanish royal family. Every royal family around the world had their masterpieces, and now we are about to take you to a journey heading to the Spanish Empire and the famous Queen Isabella II. The Spanish royal family owned an opulent necklace that had diamonds and pearls during the 16th century, and this was worn by Queen Isabella II during her reign in the 19th century, as this was one of the finest pieces of jewelry in the collection of the Spanish Empire. Like all the other empires, the Spanish Empire also fell to the dismantling of the international system, due to which their empire was dissolved and the necklace was sold into parts to pay off the debts after the exile of Queen Isabella II in 1868. It had a completely unique design, filled with diamonds and pearls, making it worth around $20 million in its prime, but now it's only remembered through paintings and descriptions that exist. 10. The Czarina's emerald necklace. Is there any list of precious masterpieces completed without emeralds? Well, it's hard to do so. An elegant emerald necklace was gifted to the Empress Alexandra of Russia by Tsar Nicholas II in the early 20th century. Coming from the finest treasures of the Romanov dynasty, this emerald and diamond necklace was infamous for its beauty. During the Russian Revolution in 1917, Bolsheviks seized the necklace and dismantled it, destroying the look of this necklace as the emeralds and diamonds were sold separately in the thirst of money and power. If it was in its original design, the necklace would have cost more than $30 million today. But unfortunately, the fall of many royal empires around the world resulted in destruction of various precious masterpieces that were once kept with immense care and love. These jewelry pieces now only exist in either paintings, partially or completely ruined conditions, or only in the memories of the people who saw them originally. See you soon as more exquisite jewelry is coming your way.